Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, and today we are talking about sex work. What is the significance of it? What are the challenges sex workers face? Does it exist? Nah, I'm joking, obviously, but sex work is a theme in this video because, as you can tell from the title, we are talking about a certain someone called Bella Thorne. If you haven't heard that name before, Bella Thorne is an American actress and model who gained much of her popularity for her role in a Disney Channel series called Shake It Up, in which she co-starred with Zendaya. I hear a lot of you Americans calling her Zendaya, but listen, that's an African name, Zendaya. Repeat after me, Zendaya. Bella landed a couple more major roles as a child actress since her time with Shake It Up, and she's since gone on to become somewhat of a feminist sex symbol. She got into a public polyamorous relationship with Tana Mongeau, the YouTuber, and some rapper called Modson. She directed a film for Pornhub in 2019, and now, of course, she is on OnlyFans. It really does seem like your only three options after becoming a child star on Disney are becoming a huge success, fading into the background, or becoming a sexual tryhard and stroking R&B singers with foam fingers at award shows to get your ex's attention. Last week, Bella opened an account on OnlyFans, as I just pointed out, and if you've been living under a rock, OnlyFans is a site where creators can charge a monthly subscription for access to exclusive content, which in most cases is nudes. Creators can also charge tips and other fees for pay-per-view content, and other perks like personalized messages or pictures of the creator wearing underwear with the user's name on it as a birthday gift. It's honestly mostly used by Instagram models to siphon money off of single men who probably should be spending that money paying for their sons' diapers. A lot of sex workers in particular use OnlyFans to make a living because it allows them to eliminate the middleman, which in most cases for them I would assume are pimps, and cash in on their assets directly. And to be fair, some of them have been making some serious bank. An article I read from the BBC mentions one making $8,000 a month, charging her 550 fans $30 a month for a subscription, and then anywhere between $5 and $200 on pay-per-view content. Another who's made over $1 million over the last 3 years gets her money offering perks like personalized penis ratings for anywhere between $7 and $25. The simp market is ripe, it is vibrant, and I am sleeping. Like, honestly, starting next week, I'm going to be doing a KSI and wearing a bandana because this forehead is too bodacious for you people to be sampling for free. Upon joining OnlyFans, Bella was apparently charging $20 a month for access to a feed, which isn't uncommon. I've even seen some creators charge like more than $50 for a monthly subscription. But all the controversy stemmed from what she was doing for her pay-per-view content. Apparently, she was charging $200 a piece for what she said were nudes, but just turned out to be pictures of her in sexy lingerie. Like, she really just went out and pulled an EA Sports on her fan base. I don't know if FIFA players don't feel cheated every year when EA just patch up players falling over after taking a shot on goal and then market that as improved physics and player technique. Given her immense popularity, Bella was able to gain 50,000 followers and make over $1 million in 24 hours, then hits 2 million within a week of joining the site. And that brought about changes to the site's policy, which I'll get into in a bit, that people were not happy with at all. She then went ahead to defend herself and justify the whole thing by saying she was actually researching a role for a new movie about OnlyFans that she was starring in. It's a good thing people didn't let her get away with that excuse, because I certainly wouldn't be off the hook if I went and used my girl's foundation to repaint my coffee table as a carpenting experiment. So immediately after the incident, OnlyFans introduced a number of changes to their policy that they said weren't linked to Bella and had been coming anyway. This included a maximum fee of $50 for pay-per-view content and $100 for tips, when previously there was no limit on either. And also the length of time creators have to wait for payments was changed from 7 days to 30. A bunch of OnlyFans creators, most of them sex workers, went on social media to raise their concerns over the changes and blame Bella for them, which is understandable given the timing. Like, I'm pretty sure the entire class would also be mad at Kevo for getting caught trying to finish his homework when everyone else hadn't done it and the teacher forgot to check when he walked in. The craziest part about this whole thing for me is that the director of the movie Bella said she was researching a role for said that was false. Apparently the two weren't even actually making a movie together, and the only conversation between them involved him asking her to consult sex workers on OnlyFans about her decision to join the site so as not to hurt their business. Bella might as well have gone on one date with this guy and then told all her friends that they're now in a relationship. So, I've really enjoyed myself on this date. I hope you have as well. Yeah, I mean, like, the food was really good, the place was cozy, like, we've had some nice conversations. So yeah, I really enjoyed myself, yeah. Fantastic. I'm glad you've enjoyed yourself, and I'm looking forward to doing this with you more and just getting to know you a bit better, you know what I mean? Speaking of that, actually, next week I'm going to be going back to Nyeri to visit my parents, and I would love it if you came along with me, baby. I mean, as far as I can tell, like, given how well things have gone on this first date, like, you're basically my girlfriend, right? Bella later tweeted out that she was meeting reps from OnlyFans to discuss the recent policy changes and even asked creators to comment their ideas and concerns for her to forward to them. Most of them didn't really give a fuck and just like plugged their channels in their replies, but there are also quite a lot of them who are upset, talking about how she wasn't in a position to represent them in a discussion with OnlyFans because she can't relate with their everyday experiences and challenges as sex workers. Just imagine like the Timberwolves signing Lil Dicky on a contract worth $35 million a year, only for him to go and star in a documentary about the hardships of being an amateur in the NCAA and how he made it to the NBA. So it's safe to say that things haven't really been going that well for Bella since this whole debacle started. And it certainly doesn't help that her big sister Kylie also joined OnlyFans and then added fuel to the fire by discrediting sex work completely. In a comment on Instagram, she was saying that the argument is that sex should not be work. That's why it turns into human trafficking and should be stopped. Sex work does not exist. It is not real. First off, like, I'm pretty sure no one knows who Kylie is for anything besides being Bella Thorne's sister. Like, if you take the last two sentences of that comment and then replace the words sex work with it, you would think she's talking about her own career. Second, like, the idea of calling sex work illegitimate is so condescending to me, especially coming from someone who uses a sex appeal to grow her numbers on social media. Like, if she had a chance to make six figures filming scenes for reality kings, like, I am 100% sure she would not hesitate to jump at that opportunity. At the very least, these sex workers are out here putting in work, whether it's on the streets, on OnlyFans, trying to secure the bag and make ends meet. Living off your sister's wages isn't much of a job, but Kaylee's cashing in and no one's judging her for it. If you're gonna jump on that OnlyFans bandwagon, I would think it's smart not to disparage a majority of that community when you yourself are using your body to gun for that same single dad diaper money. So yeah, man, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like down below. If you have any thoughts on this whole controversy, like, feel free to leave them in the comments. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you never miss an upload from me. Hit me up on all my socials as well. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at DavyK17. I also stream on Twitch, so if you want to check all of those out, I'll leave links in the description. And remember, it's never that serious. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.